Chapter 1 Computer, a Machine. Contents in this chapter: Uses of computer, block diagram of computer, working of computer, data and information, CPU, input devices, output devices, advantages and disadvantages of computer. Today you can see computers at many places. You can see them in hotels, restaurants, clinics, hospitals, schools, colleges, airport, universities, railway stations, bus stands, banks, shops, shopping malls, offices, and so on. Wherever you go, you will see people working on the computer. Uses of computer: School: to study, search information and creating projects. Hotel: to keep record of customers and employees. Bank: to keep record on account and transaction details. Airport: to book tickets and give information about the planes. Designing: computers are used by designers to design clothes, jewelry, building, etc. Shopping malls: for billing and keep details of products. Hospital: to keep patient details, their disease and treatment. Police: police use computer to match fingerprints of culprits. Defense: to share confidential details. Block diagram of computer. The block diagram of computer system has been shown below. Input unit: CPU, control unit, arithmetic logic unit, memory unit, secondary unit, output unit, processing unit. Important fact: Charles Babbage, the mathematician, philosopher, inventor and engineer, is known as father of computers. As you can see in the diagram, a computer consists of mainly three units. A. Input unit: keyboard, mouse. B. Processing unit: central processing unit, CPU. C. Output unit: monitor, printer. Working of computer: each part of the computer has its own functions. All the parts combined together make the computer system work efficiently. Important fact: a computer system is not a single machine. The various parts of computer collectively make a computer system. Input unit: when your teacher asks you a question, you hear with your ears and see with your eyes. The ears and eyes are the input units. For a computer, the data and instructions that we enter into the computer are called input. We input data using a keyboard and mouse. Processing unit: your brain stores everything that a teacher says. Then it thinks of an answer and orders us to speak. In this way, the brain works like a processing unit. Working on data is called processing. The CPU works on data and does all the logical work and calculations. Output unit: when you answer with your mouth, it works like an output unit. Output means the results. When the CPU finishes processing the data, the output is displayed on the monitor. Monitor and printer are the most common output devices. Data and information: Data are the raw facts and figures which need to be processed. Data has no meaning to the user until it is processed. When you process the data, it becomes the information. Information is meaningful and useful for any organization because it is helpful in decision making. The user input data in the computer for processing. The computer processes it and produces the output. That output is called information. Data, processing, information. Input, output. Example, suppose we need to calculate the following expression. Input, processing, output. CPU. The CPU or central processing unit is that part of the computer where all the processing is done. It consists of further three units. ALU. ALU is arithmetic logic unit. It is used to perform arithmetic operations, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Logical operations, and, or, not. Control unit. Control unit or CU is a component of the CPU whose main task is to control the overall functioning of the computer system. The tasks like when to process the data, where the intermediate results will be stored, when to provide the output, etc. are done by the control unit. C. Memory unit. Memory unit MU is used to store the data. Memory is of two types, primary memory and secondary memory. Memory. Primary memory, secondary memory. Primary memory. Primary memory, also called the main memory, is the essential part of the CPU. The data which is currently processed by the CPU stores in primary memory. Example, RAM, random access memory. ROM, read-only memory. Important fact. Primary memory cannot store large amount of data because of the storage limitations. So secondary memory is used which can store large amount of data. Secondary memory. Secondary memory is the external memory which is connected to the CPU for providing extra storage to store the data. Example, CD, hard disk, pen drive, DVD, etc. Input devices. The devices that are used to enter data into the computer are called input devices. Most commonly used input devices are keyboard and mouse. Keyboard. A keyboard consists of various keys which are used to enter the data into the computer by pressing keys on it. There are 104 keys on a standard keyboard. Each key has its own function. Various keys on the keyboard include alphabet keys. It is a set of 26 keys marked with A to Z letters. It is used to type words, lines, and paragraphs. Keys on the keyboard are arranged in the form of QWERTY manner. Numeric keys. Numeric keys have numbers on them. They are 10 in numbers. Example, from 0 to 9. They are present above the alphabet keys and are given in order. The number keys are also present on the right side of the keyboard. This is called the numeric keypad. Function keys. It includes 12 function keys from F1 to F12 arranged on the top row. Each key is assigned a specific task in the application used. Arrow keys. There are 4 arrow keys on the keyboard which are also known as cursor control keys. These keys are used to move the cursor either to the left or to the right or up or down. Navigation keys. Navigation keys are used to move through the documents or web pages or to edit the text. It includes home, end, backspace, delete, page up, page down, etc. Special keys. There are some tasks that cannot be done by the keys you have already learnt. These tasks require the help of some other keys. These keys are called special keys. Some of these keys are Shift, Alt, Control, Enter, etc. Important fact. Page up and page down keys are used to move one page up or down. Important fact. Home key will move the cursor at the beginning of the line and end key moves the cursor to the end of the line. Mouse. A mouse is also called a pointing device. It is used to control the pointer on the screen. A mouse has 2 buttons, left mouse button and right mouse button. It also has a scroll between the 2 buttons. There are 4 actions that can be done by the mouse. 1. Clicking. Clicking means to click the left mouse button once. It is used to select anything. 2. Double clicking. Double clicking means to click the left mouse button twice at a time without giving a pause. It is used to open an application. 3. Right click. Right click means to press the right mouse button once. It displays a list of options. 4. Drag and drop. This action of the mouse is used to move an object from one place to another. Press left mouse button once, hold it, move the mouse to drag the object, then release the mouse. Output devices. The devices which display the information and results are called output devices. The most commonly used output devices are printer and monitor. Monitor. Monitor is an output device which produces the soft copy of output. When you type something from the keyboard, it also displays what you have typed. It is a rectangular box which looks like a TV screen. Types of monitor. There are 3 types of monitors. 1. CRT, cathode ray tube monitor. These monitors are based on CRT technology. A cathode ray tube is basically a vacuum tube. 2. LCD, liquid crystal display monitor. The LCD monitor uses one of the most advanced technologies available today. 3. LED, light emitting diodes monitor. They are the latest types of monitors. They are flat panel. Printer. A printer prints the information onto a paper that you see on a monitor. The printed information on the paper is called the hard copy of output. Many types of printers are available in the market. For example, dot matrix printer, inkjet printer, and laser printer. Among these, laser printers are the most efficient. Dot matrix printer, inkjet printer, laser printer. Features of computer. 1. Speed. Computer is a very fast machine. It works very fast and performs calculations in milliseconds or nanoseconds. 2. Accuracy. A computer always produces an accurate result if you find any mistake that may be from your side. 3. Versatility. A computer can perform a variety of tasks at the same time. It is capable of doing tasks in almost every field depending on the type and configuration of the computer. 4. Storage. A computer can store large amount of data which can be accessed by the user at any time. 5. Reliability. A computer is a reliable machine. It does not make any mistakes. 6. Diligence. A computer never gets tired. It is capable of doing work without getting bored and tired. Drawbacks of computer. 1. Power failure. You cannot use computer in case of power failure. But these days you can use laptops or iPods which can be charged. You can work on them for hours without electricity. 2. No IQ. A computer lacks IQ. It works on the instruction given to it by the user. However, efforts are being made to provide the computers with artificial intelligence. 3. Effect on health. Sitting in front of the computer and working for long hours may cause backache or weak eyes. Snapshot. Computers help people in many fields like hospitals, schools, banks, airports, railway stations, etc. The input unit accepts the data entered by the user and provides it to the CPU for processing. CPU is also called the brain of computer. It is used to process the data. Output unit accepts the output from the CPU and displays it on the output device. Keyboard is made up of various keys which are used to enter the data into the computer by pressing keys on it. A mouse is also a pointing device which is used to control the pointer on the screen. Monitor is an output device which produces the soft copy of output. Printer is an output device which produces hard copy of output. Accuracy, storage, versatility, reliability, and diligence are the important features of a computer.